Brandon and Matt, thank you. This week, President Trump was critical of the proposed $600 stimulus checks for Americans during the pandemic. Just this morning, House Republicans blocking a move that would have increased payments to $2,000. Here's Newsy's Nathaniel Reed with a look at what happens if President Trump vetoes the bill.
It really is a disgrace.
Washington is on edge after President Trump released a video attacking the bill that would send $600 stimulus checks to most Americans, which passed Congress earlier this week. If President Trump chooses to veto it, government funding will run out next Monday, and it's unclear if lawmakers can act in time to avert a last-minute government shutdown.
But what we have here is two separate bills.
Matt Glassman from Georgetown University explains that it's normal for government spending bills to be grouped together. In this case, the yearly government spending bill was paired with Congress's latest COVID relief package. Glassman says the foreign aid funding President Trump attacked Tuesday night is indeed separate from COVID relief, but ironically, the bills were combined to make the whole thing pass Congress faster. Republican Representative Don Bacon serves on the Agriculture and Armed Services committees. He says President Trump was actually involved in the process.
His team helped negotiate the package we voted on and recommended that we support it. So yes, I'm disappointed.
In addition to criticizing the yearly funding he requested for USAID and the State Department, the president also said he took issue with miscellaneous portions of the bill. This year's spending bill does include provisions which authorize 2 new Smithsonian museums, establish an anti-doping program for horse racing, and stipulates the federal government defund ACORN, a defunct aid group already out of business for over 10 years.
This is what we would call a must-pass bill. Not in the sense that it literally must pass, but in the sense that everyone knows it's going to pass in the end because the government is not going to be shut down indefinitely, so eventually the appropriations bills have to pass.
According to Glassman, some of these miscellaneous items already had bipartisan support in Congress, and others simply allow lawmakers to brag about their inclusion, like the provision defunding ACORN. It gave some lawmakers more incentive to vote in favor of the final bill. But it wasn't until Wednesday, after the bill overwhelmingly passed both houses of Congress, that the president made his opposition known, hours after his own negotiators praised its passage. Nathaniel Reed, Newsy, The Capitol.